survive. Wanna be solo survive. Wanna be solo survive. Wanna be survive. Wanna be solo. Wanna be solo. Wanna be solo survivor. Wanna be survivor. Wanna be survivor. Wanna be solo. Wanna be survivor.
Well, that's it. We're here. Today is October 18th. I'm Ruckus in the north, and today we're doing the backyard hike. So if you haven't been following, what the backyard hike is I'm going to be testing out all my gear that I've got so I can prepare to go solo camping in the backcountry. So today's goal is to go for a 12-kilometer hike with all my gear, finish back here, set it all up, and spend a couple days out here eating the food that I've prepared and testing out all my equipment. And then I'll know whether or not I can succeed solo camping in the backcountry, which will be what happens after all this. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the ride. I'm going to get started on the hike. It's sometime just after 5 right now, p.m. It's about 10 degrees Celsius and rainy, and I'm going to have to probably walk for about 3 hours before I get back here. And I hope I don't overheat. I hope I don't freeze. I hope I don't get wet. And I hope I enjoy myself. So thanks for joining me, and enjoy the ride. So I've decided to walk the back streets as much as possible, because I'm worried people will recognize me. People already think I'm weird for doing this. So I'm gonna try to dodge major intersections as I go, and hopefully I won't collapse from exhaustion. I've gone about 2 blocks and I'm already tired. But 40-50 pounds strapped to your body, it's not easy to walk with it. But that's the whole point. Get a little practice in before doing the real thing. Hopefully it'll work out good. Well, I can safely say that I'm not even a quarter of the way there yet. And I'm sweating. But I know when I take the shirt off, or my jacket off I should say, I'll be really, really cold. I'm wearing a merino wool long sleeve shirt. I think that's definitely contributing to some of it. Well, I'm about a quarter of the way, and I probably should take a break. Definitely thirsty. I'm gonna try to make it halfway before I stop, though. I'd like to start setting up before dark. Although I couldn't tell you what time sunset was. Sometime before 7. It's either this weekend or next weekend. I think that the time changes. I don't even know that. I should have done a little bit more research before I left. We got a sinkhole from our big flood that we had. Look at that. Well, here I am at the halfway mark, 6.2 kilometers approximately from my house, and the halfway mark is a search and rescue building in Sault Ste. Marie. I think that's pretty apt considering what I'm about to venture into doing, so why not pick this as the destination? Anyways, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to sleep first, wait about 5 or 10 minutes, drink some water. I did make one mistake. Snack-wise, I should have my jerky or my trail mix out so I can snack while I'm hiking. I left it packed in my bag, and I'm not going to dig it out. I'm just going to have a good drink, a good rest. My back is killing already. Halfway there. Right on. Let's get her done. Well, I just stopped at the halfway mark and took the bag off and had a bottle of water. And holy cow, am I ever cold right now? It's amazing how quickly you get cold. Now, I was sweating while I was walking. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm so cold right now. Now, I'm hoping that my merino wool wicks it off my body. This jacket I'm wearing is more of a waterproof winter liner, so that's going to keep the moisture in most likely. Oh well, part of the fun. So time to head to the backyard. I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is get a fire going, get some heat. Then I'll worry about setting up my sleeping arrangements. Then I'll worry about food. Oh, if I were a deer. Squirrel! Oh, could it be? Oh, I think it is. That's my house. Oh, television. All the lights. Warm. I'm not going to get any of it. Wow. I think that was a little too much for me. I really do. But I did it. This is all a learning experience. I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to sleep really good tonight. If I don't freeze. Now I have to eat. I gotta pee. And I need water. And I need to set up a tent. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Now I know in a normal bush environment I'm not going to have a nice table and chair like this. But I'm hurting pretty bad after that hike in. I now know there's no way I can hike a 12 kilometer. It was 12.8 kilometers that I hiked. And no, I pulled my calf muscle or something today. I don't know how I did it. I was already wearing a tensor on my knee because it was hurting. So, but for some reason my calf muscles, it's completely pulled. It's bad. So, anyways, I gotta sit down. So, this is just a lesson. This is why I'm doing this, so I know before I head out into the bush whether or not this is something I can handle. I've never used this stove. I've seen it used by lots of people. Actually, I bought this stove thanks to Pine Martin, who did a review on his. And after me trying to make my own alcohol stove just for kicks, I realized I couldn't use my stuff that I already had. So, give it a go. Why not? So, I've set it all up so that I've got it half full of water. I really don't know if it's all going to fit in here, to tell you the truth. But if I turn out all the lights, oops, yeah, you can't see the flame, but there's a soft blue flame in there, and that's telling me that I don't know, she's heating up, I guess. So we'll see how long it takes to get to a boil. I have nothing better to do right now. Thank God it's not raining, because I didn't bring my tarp. I'm still waiting for my water to boil. It's a very cold night out, so it's probably 5 degrees Celsius or so, and it's getting colder by the minute. But I just opened my pasta sauce here, and my recipe is a little different than what I recorded. I've got the dehydrated ground beef. I've got the Hunt's pasta sauce. It's half a can. I've got my mushrooms, but I also put aside some spices here, and I don't know if you can see it very well. Probably not, but it's green, whatever. I got garlic powder in there. I've got dehydrated green onions. I got basil, oregano, and parsley, all mixed into this nice little bag, and I'm going to dump that in as well, just to give it some added flavor. So I'm going to add that with all these other ingredients in, and I really don't think that little pot up there will fit all this. So I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to throw all that stuff in first and then top it off with the macaroni until I think I have enough in the pot, and let the macaroni absorb whatever's there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. I'll grab that. Look at that. Wow. Well-earned meal. So that's the first attempt on the Trangia stove. Really excited. I think it's ready. I'm gonna take it off the heat and boil up that thing of water there, just for practice. I also didn't use all the noodles. I got, I don't know, almost half of them left over anyway. Okay, well, here I am. It's bedtime. I don't even know what time it is. It's late, 11 o'clock-ish. And I'm all cozied up. I am very tired. That was a long walk in, and yeah, a lot of lessons learned today. A lot of lessons learned. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go on a Friday after work and hike and get there in the middle of the night and set up camp. Maybe when I'm more experienced and don't have as much weight with me, but certainly this time is, I don't know, an eye-opener. But, you know, that's why I'm doing it in the backyard first, and in town, in a safe location. Somewhat safe. Some big raccoons in my neighborhood. I hope I cleaned up okay outside. So yeah, I got my bottle of water in my sleeping bag so it doesn't freeze. It's going down below 0 tonight. I've got my, I don't know, whatever, contact lens solution in my sleeping bag to keep it warm. All the camera stuff's going in because my camera does not like the cold weather. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a relaxing night. If there's one thing I'm figuring out pretty quick is that these modern slippery sleeping bags do not go well on these pads. They just slide all over. It's like a slip and slide. So hopefully that won't keep me up all night. Anyway, have a good night.